Hello church, this is Bolivar from Skaneateles Presbyterian Church. Thank you for watching. Welcome to lesson 1 of our spring study as we explore the Apostles' Creed. The main ideas of our lesson today is to discover how the Apostles' Creed proclaims that the God of the Hebrew Scriptures and the God of Jesus Christ is a loving parent, absolute ruler, and a life-giving creator of the world. In our lesson, you will see that we are being invited to consider 3 things. Number 1, why Christians use the Apostles' Creed and other creeds to confess their faith. Number 2, how the description of God as Almighty, the one who can do all things, is qualified by the belief in a personal God whom we know in the intimate relationship between a child and a parent. Number 3, our responsibility to be stewards, protecting and preserving God's good creation. My first recommendation for you in our study will be to begin reading and repeating the Apostles' Creed. To do it, paying attention to your heart and to try to see if a word or a sentence catches your attention more than another. A few things that you should know. The book says that the Apostles' Creed is the best known and most widely used creed in Western churches. What do you think about that? Also, the Apostles' Creed begins in simple faith. I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in the Holy Spirit. But then, how about when we have our inner desire to know and understand more fully the nature of the faith we profess in baptism? That is something to consider. The Apostles' Creed is an outline or collection of Christian teachings to serve as a roadmap to be followed by Christians around the world. But how do we do this? Is it enough to memorize the creed? No, it's not enough. We are called to use it as an instrument of God's love for His people. And we do it by paying attention to the 3 articles corresponding to the 3 persons of the Trinity: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Also, in our lesson, we will talk and discuss what does it mean when we say, I believe in God the Father. And we will discover that the creed asserts what the Bible teaches, that God is a personal being. In addition, we will also discuss how the term Father, does not mean that God is male. That in fact, it is an expression of the personal parental relationship that Jesus proclaims throughout the Scriptures. We will also talk about Almighty and how it's a further description of the God who we know and confess as a Father, but how we struggle with that because we are not, in our language, used to call something Almighty. Finally, let me leave you with a small question, perhaps even a big one. Do you think that it's important to have an intimate relationship with God? Or is it better to treat God as a distant force? Or have a relationship with God as Jesus did? Come prepare on Monday to talk about this. I know it's a lot and I said it pretty fast. So I hope to see you on Monday so we can have a conversation. Church, that is all for today. Until next time, be blessed